Hey guys, and welcome to another video where I review different DeFi apps. And today we will look at Ouinex. So this is something I came through, and yeah, they're in the space in which you're able to trade, you're able to do a lot of things in terms of derivatives, trading with spot. They also have like a pro feature, which we can look into it, and a few other things as well. So just from a new user perspective, I want to share my opinion, and then a few things that I think are working from a design perspective, but also a few things that can be improved. So, first things first, as a user, the moment that we come here, we see the dashboard, and like as a new user, you kind of this all the stuff is great, but I think this is great for people who are returning users, not necessarily new users. So as a new user, what is my main idea here? What do I want to do? So obviously, I want to trade. So clicking on spot crypto would take me to what I want to be doing. Or maybe I want to go into the derivatives section, which might be very interesting. And I have trading, I have performance here, a lot of options. Obviously, this is for a more experienced user. And I do feel that derivatives and spot crypto deserve a first place, as well as if I want to go to spot or derivatives, it's very difficult for me right now because I do have to go to trade, select trade, and then choose spot or derivatives. So it is quite a hassle to be able to do that. So in terms of navigation, I would have this first dashboard either second, and then things like markets, which I think is very important for the user to kind of go into different types of markets, which takes you back to trade. An interesting thing here that they have is the Wix index, and if you hover over it, it tells you it's a score from 1 to 10. It reflects the overall health of the ecosystem. The higher the index, the more spot fee discounts for everyone. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's nice that you're able to see this. It doesn't actually tell me a lot about what I want to be doing, because it says that it is kind of an overall thing, spot fee discounts. So, how will this impact specifically my trading? Like as a new user, it's kind of difficult for me to figure out. We have settings here, a few other things. And then here we have live and demo. I think this is a fucking great feature because it's what a lot of the people want to do. I'm not sure this should be so prominent. I feel like this is like the main thing that they have here, and I would either have like a drop down something a bit more on the side. I think that would be great. And this is the option to download the app. A bit unintuitive. I don't know. When I see this, I think I'm going to download a screenshot or something, but maybe have like a app icon there. We have, so let's go a bit. Another thing I want to show you guys is the pro feature, which you access from here. While you're loading, while it's loading, I would go for a different loading transition, but so far so good here. So this is more of a pro feature. This is for pro traders. And now that we got here, this feels like a different environment. And the only thing that it comes to my mind is like Coinbase and Coinbase Pro, which those are kind of two separate products. I don't think you can access those from the same terminal. I would definitely kind of include this if it's like a separate thing, like different users access it. Maybe you can access it from the main one, but I would just include it as a separate page. And the way you can access dashboard is just click here, which I think it could be like under a drop down something that tells you you're in the pro right now. You're just that type of user. And then if you go here, I think these are all the things that we've had from the previous interface, which I feel that it's no, I'm not sure, because I just ask them, like, are your users who are using pro also using the other options or not? Because if they're not, and I've seen that a lot, it's like different types of users, then I don't think you should have that here. And yeah, so that's just a bit about the navigation overall. I think it's a pretty solid product. The UX could definitely benefit from a few changes, just putting the trades back there, back in the spotlight, and a few other things. If you go to ecosystem, also very interesting. You have Earn, Launchpad, Socialify. These are a bunch of things. I'm really curious how people use them. For me, it feels it's a bit too much, but who knows? Maybe they're being used by a lot of people. But yeah, that's basically my overall quick kind of glance on Ouinex. If you guys have any other ideas on what should I review next, yeah, put them in the comments.